Hello and welcome to my channel, Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my predictions for video. My predictions for WWE Hell in a Cell 2020. Only 5 matches announced so far for the show. This is poor WWE. At least anticipate 6, 7, 8. 8 I think is a good number of matches for a pay-per-view. I think for main card pay-per-view anyway. Obviously NXT shows, the NXT takeover shows, they're normally 5, maybe 6 matches. Well, normally 5. That's acceptable for them. Here, the main roster, the main card, why is it not more? Granted, your pay-per-views since lockdown began have been a shorter period of time, so maybe that's coming into effect here. That's why we've only got the 5 matches now so far. I anticipate more will, either on the eve of Hell in a Cell or during the show itself. Matches will just occur. But anyway, the 5 matches that are announced, I will go through now, and I will give my overall thoughts on. So, my predictions for the first match on my list is Otis against The Miz, just on Smackdown. The winner of this match, the winner of The Miz and Otis, will be the rightful owner of the Money in the Bank briefcase, the Money in the Bank contract. Otis, the current individual in possession of such contract briefcase, a lunchbox, whatever it is, and The Miz wants it. I think Otis will win the match here. I think Otis will retain. I don't know why you would give him the contract to begin with, only for him to drop it here. Unless there's something else going on outside of the wrestling world, that means he's got to take time off. I can't see a change occurring here. I think they'll continue with Otis as the Money in the Bank contract holder. So Otis for the win here from me. My next match on the list, it's Jeff Hardy versus Elias. Now, rumour has it that Elias is due for a big push here on WWE. Within WWE on WWE Raw, they view him as a top star, someone who can fill a segment and entertain a crowd when needed. So because of me reading that, I am going to go with the Elias victory here, an Elias victory over Jeff Hardy. Yeah, Jeff Hardy winning, I could see it happening, but I mean, what does Jeff Hardy get out of it? What does Jeff Hardy get out of a loss here against Elias? He doesn't lose any momentum. Jeff Hardy is Jeff Hardy. We're always going to love Jeff Hardy. So I think there's more to gain from Elias picking up the victory. So Elias for the victory here. My next match on the list, it's the SmackDown Women's title match. It's Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's title against Sasha Banks. Obviously, Bayley, the longest reigning SmackDown Women's champion in existence, and Sasha Banks looking to end that reign. This is a really, really difficult one for me because you would automatically assume Sasha Banks, she's got to win here. She's been chasing for the belt. It's been long enough. Bayley's had the title for far too long. Now's the time to strike and give the belt to Sasha Banks. And I would agree. And that's what I want to see happen. That is what I want to see. The title change hands. Bayley has held it far too long. I don't like title changes that go on, title reigns that go on for far too long. 6 months is long enough for me, in my opinion, for a champion to hold the belt. She's held it for over a calendar year, so well over a year. So for me, now would be the time to switch the belt. However, I've just got this sneaking suspicion, because everyone's assuming Sasha Banks is going to win, I think they might pull off the shocker, and I think Bayley. My prediction here is Bayley to retain the SmackDown Women's title. I believe Bayley will be walking out of Hell in a Cell still the SmackDown Women's champion, and maybe going forward it'll be Bianca Belair maybe that takes out Bayley and claims the SmackDown Women's title. Who knows? Second match on my list, it's Drew McIntyre taking on Randy Orton, the Viper, the Legend Killer. Randy Orton. Will Randy Orton win the WWE Championship here? Drew McIntyre defending the WWE Championship. This is a Hell in a Cell match. The previous match, by the way, it was a Hell in a Cell match as well. This is the Hell in a Cell match. They've been giving quite a lot of statistics for the number of Hell in a Cell matches people have been in. The previous match, Bayley's never been in a Hell in a Cell match, but Sasha Banks has. Here, Drew McIntyre has never been in a Hell in a Cell match, but Randy Orton's been in quite a few. I think seven or eight Hell in a Cell matches I think he's been in. This being for the WWE Championship, I thought the title change was going to occur in the ambulance match at the previous pay-per-view. That didn't happen. Will they drop the title to Randy Orton and put it on Randy Orton here? I hope they do. I hope so. That's what I want to see happen. I want to see Randy Orton with the WWE Championship. I think Drew McIntyre's held it too long. Let Drew McIntyre be the one chasing for the belt. Let Drew McIntyre be distracted by somebody else. Start another feud somewhere else for Drew McIntyre. You can always bring him back into the fold around WrestleMania time if you want. I really want to see that rumoured match of Edge against Randy Orton for the WWE title at WrestleMania. So why not put the belt on Randy Orton now? Put the belt on Randy Orton now here at Hell in a Cell in a Hell in a Cell match. I don't think they will. I think Drew McIntyre will retain. I want Randy Orton to win. My prediction is for Drew McIntyre to retain, though. That's what I think WWE will do. The last match on my list, it's Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against Jey Uso in an I Quit match inside the confines of a Hell in a Cell match. It's an I Quit Hell in a Cell match. 2 stipulations in one there. It's going to be Roman Reigns. There's no point sugarcoating it or anything like that. I can't see them putting the belt on Jey Uso. It's just not going to happen. It's a shame. It'd be a great, shocking moment. It'd be amazing if they did, but they're not going to. Roman Reigns is going to retain the Universal title here. Jey Uso is going to get kicked out of the tribe. Jimmy Uso is going to get kicked out of the tribe. Their wives, their children, their children's children, etc., 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 are all going to get kicked out of the tribe. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on forward from there. There's a rumour of a faction forming. Roman Reigns and the Usos forming a faction. Could this faction be formed because of this? The only way that they can stay within the tribe going forwards after Hell in a Cell is if they bend the knee, basically, if they bow, if they acknowledge Roman Reigns as their tribal chief, and they do that, and obviously it forms a faction. The Usos falling in line with Roman Reigns. That's my predictions for what's going to occur. I do think that they need more matches. I think what we saw on Smackdown between Seth Rollins and Murphy and then Dominic Mysterio coming down, there was a rumour that those 3 would have a triple threat match at this card. That's not been announced, and I don't think it will be, but I think it should have been. That would have been a great match to see. That would have given us our 6th match of the night. I think you should have had either a Raw women's title match or the women's tag team titles on the line on this card as well. That hasn't occurred, so what's going to go on there? The Raw tag team titles aren't on the line. What are the New Day doing? They've got nothing. None of them have got anything here. Kofi and Xavier on Raw, Big E on SmackDown. None of them have got anything going on here. The Retribution Hurt Business match that we got on Raw. Why not have saved that for the pay-per-view for Hell in a Cell? Have the 8-man tag match here. That 5 matches to me is just, it's a shame. It's a poor number. Like I said, I anticipate that we will get more matches, whether they get announced on the kickoff show, during the night, on social media, either tonight, tomorrow, whatever. I do imagine that there will be more matches that will get announced. However, as of my time of recording this, 5 matches have been announced. I've given my predictions for those 5 matches. I am not happy that there is only 5 matches. I want more matches. I want more matches and more title matches. Another match they could have done. You just had interaction on SmackDown between Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan over the Intercontinental title. About the Intercontinental title. Why not put the Intercontinental title on the line? You've just had the Street Profits team with Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan in an 8-man tag match. Kevin Owens wanted to team and go for the tag team titles with Daniel Bryan. Why couldn't you, after the match, say, hey, look, we love competing against each other, we love sharing the ring, so let's all have a match against each other. Let's have a SmackDown tag team title match at Hell in a Cell. The Street Profits defending against Daniel Bryan and Kevin Owens. But we've not got that either. So yes, 5 matches. I do apologise. I'm going on about it. It is bugging me though. Just 5 matches. And you've got 3 Hell in a Cell matches. That's another thing that bugs me. You've overutilised the Hell in a Cell match. Granted, the 3 matches that I've got it here do warrant the Hell in a Cell match. But you've got all 3 of them on the same card on the same night, Hell in a Cell. They've overutilised, they've overkilled the Hell in a Cell match. It doesn't have the same effect. When you hear, ooh, you're going to have a match in a Hell in a Cell, it doesn't have the same effect on you anymore because, well, we get 3 of them, at least 3 every year at this pay-per-view. So, you know, remember back in my day, it used to be a case of when a feud got really, really personal, really, really deep and whatnot, that they bring out the Hell in a Cell match, and then you'd be like, "Oh, this means business." You know, Cactus Jack against Triple H in the Hell in a Cell, The Undertaker against Shawn Michaels in a Hell in a Cell, Triple H and The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell, and whatnot. You know, you knew it meant business. You knew it was serious. The Undertaker against Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell. That was a great match from 2002, I think. Oh, God, that was a brutal match. You got hyped whenever you heard that Hell in a Cell match was announced. You don't anymore. They've overutilized the Hell in a Cell match. So I'm quite kind of not hyped for the show. I'm not hyped for this pay-per-view, unfortunately. I wish I was. The matches that they've got look like they're going to be belting great matches. All of them, ish. But yeah, maybe we'll see. I'll do a review of the pay-per-view and let you know my overall thoughts on the show. But anyway, as of now, these are my predictions for the show. What are your predictions for the show? Let me know who you think will win what match and where, and if any other matches and what those matches may be that could be announced for the show. Yeah, thanks for watching. Drop me a comment, like this video, share, subscribe, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay classy.